Hey guys, Sublord here, back in with another action figure review, and today I'll be taking a look at the Disney Ultimates Alice. Not to be confused with Alice in Hell from Annihilator, because today we're taking a look at Alice from Alice in Wonderland, brought to us by the fine folks over at Super7. She is one of 3 characters Super7 made from this movie, which kind of sucks, because there's a lot of characters in this movie that a lot of people probably wanted, but aren't going to get now because, well, Super7. So, with that being said, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, why don't we cut right to the chase and get into meat and taters of this review and take a look-see at all Alice has to offer in terms of accessories, starting off with a pair of slightly kind of open hands. Look how tiny these things are, I swear. And she does have a pair of grip hands, one of which is actually holding something here. I don't know what that is, but there you go. It's so freaking small. How am I supposed to tell, man? How? How am I supposed to tell? She also has this hand holding, I think this is the cookie that causes her to shrink, maybe? I'm not 100% sure on that, but she's got something in her hand there, and it's sculpted in there, and that's awesome and convenient for me, because I'm a stupid blind kid that would lose that and wouldn't be able to find it for like 20 minutes. She does also have a couple extra heads, one with an open mouth, one with a closed mouth. One thing you can do is put this goofy pair of glasses on. I tend to use this head with that one, with this accessory. Kind of makes her look like a snowman, I'm not gonna lie. A goofy snowman wearing glasses, that is. She does come with a little kitty cat. A little kitty cat, I think. Or a teddy bear, probably. I think it's a cat. As well as Tiny Alice. Because of course it does. Nothing moves on this as far as I could tell. She's just kind of doing a little wave there. But there you go, a little mini Alice. For what it's worth. Oh, there's something at her feet too. But she is on a stand, so she'll stand right up. As far as this Alice, though, she's a little tricky, but it's doable. Let's take a closer look at her. As far as her articulation goes, head will rotate, look up and down a bit, tilt. It's the head she comes packaged with, obviously. It's the loosest, but I feel like it gets the most range, too, for some reason. And I don't know why, but Good Buddy Evil Villain mentioned this video game from like 10 years ago. Is it Alice Return to Madness or something? And it's like a punk rock goth heavy metal version of Alice, and her bow, instead of being a bow, is like chains with skulls on it. It's like Todd McFarlane made an Alice in Wonderland and it was a video game, basically. So, you know, that's kind of rad. I wouldn't mind seeing a figure of that. I don't know if I'd buy it, but, you know, I'm open to new things. Sometimes. Unless they're really, really, really freaking stupid. That said, her shoulders will go up pretty far, considering she's got the... Wow. Okay, she can go all the way up. That's insane. Eat your heart out, Spider-Man. She can rotate as well. She's got a single elbow with rotation. I had to heat up the elbow rotation on mine. I don't know about anyone else's, but I heated that up. Better to be safe than sorry, I say. Hashtag don't break your toys. She does also have hinged swivel wrists. Grip hands don't have the right hinge for holding stuff, by the way, so that's kind of lame. She does have some sort of torso articulation. It doesn't really do a lot, but it's not loose. Hips are on, you know, just standard T-joints. She does have a bit of a thigh cut in there, but nothing to write home about. It's basically just a ball peg. Same with the knees. The knees are just kind of ball pegs. But they do hinge back and forth. No, they're hinges. Never mind. They're just hindered. And then she does have a hinge in the foot with a rocker, I will say. So I saw a couple reviews of this figure when it came out that said she did not have a rocker. She does. It's just really freaking tight out of package. I was able to get this one to move without heating it. That's how I was able to figure that out. But yes, she does have a rocker. It's just super tight. They did a really nice job on her dress. I really like that. But I think she might even have peg holes. I think she does, but she's got very small feet. She is not the trickiest thing to stand, but she is not the easiest thing to stand either. So keep that in mind when you're posing this figure around. But a very fun figure. I don't think she's the best of the Alice in Wonderland offerings from this line, but she is solid. I like it. So with that being said, it's time now that we move right along and take a look at some size comparisons. First up, here is good old Alice. Sorry, I'll do it again. Just couldn't help myself that time. Alongside the only other characters from Alice in Wonderland we got in the Super7 Disney Ultimates line. We got the Mad Hatter and the Queen of Hearts. Reviews of both of them will be going up on the channel later this week. So stay tuned for all of that. Moving them out of the way. Bringing our two regulars, the Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibulus, whose sword is caught. Of course it is. He's either dropping his mace, or his sword is caught, or his fly is down. Does he even have a fly? He's got a loincloth. And we have the infamous Spawn, who, as usual, towers over everyone. So, with that being said, it's time now that we wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and I don't think this Alice figure is as bad as some people were saying. Her joints are reasonably tight. Granted, I had to heat up a couple of them, but I didn't have any breakages. Knock on wood, it stays that way. And I think she comes with enough accessories to get by without having too many accessories to feel like, well, overkill. That said, I don't think including the Cheshire Cat with her would have been too much to ask, but that's just me. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Until next time, catch you guys later.